listening to the Sound Alliance broadcasting from the Loyola University campus on 88.7 FM. This is Crucial Rhythms with DjSystemIV and Epik1.
I'm leaning on you.
Rhythms, 88.7 FM WLUW. You're listening to the Chicago Sound Alliance. We're broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. Shout out to Chuck Wren and everything offbeat. Now it's time for some hip hop. Crucial Rhythms with myself, Epik1, and DjSystemIV. We do this every Sunday, 10 p.m. to midnight. And if you want to listen with a little bit more clarity, WLUW.org. And like Chuck Wren just mentioned, we will be giving out tickets for Naughty by Nature and Salt and Pepper in a few. Just stay tuned with us. But want to pay this a little tribute mix to Bushwick Bill. There's been reports that he passed away. There's been reports that he's struggling, and just want to take our time out to pay homage to one of the greatest in the game. So I'm going to get this mix started, and then I'll get into some hip-hop facts brought to us by DjSystemIV and his top 4 picks. Hopefully we have that all set up. If not, we'll continue on with a hip-hop mix. With that being said, 773-508-9589 is the number to call. Again, 773-508-9589. Take that number down for these tickets, sponsored by Afterlife and Wealthy Habits. This will happen next Saturday. This is the 15th. At Base Camp Pub in Lisle, Illinois. More info on that to come. So now let's get into the mix. Prayers up for Bushwick Bill.
Boys. Willie D. We was living on cold facts. Pops had an old lack. Couldn't get along with T. Jones, so he rolled Jack. I was on Prozac before I was 12. Spent my senior year in high school sitting in jail to no avail. I was screaming out and nobody heard me. Messed around and got shot, but it didn't deter me. I think I was 14, so my boy was one trait. Cut my hair one day, left my crib and got sprayed and expired right away. Nothing to say, sad chapter. Around here, either you get killed or you get captured. Sister girl, I ain't know what you was dealing with. Pointed the finger at you, now I'm feeling like an idiot. But I'm wiser now, and I've seen the world. It's messed up how they treat us ghetto boys and girls. The doctors tried to resuscitate, it was too late. I got a daughter named Kane and a son named Blake, and they be asking about you all the time. I try to be a better man, sometimes I fall behind. So if you feel some extra weight on you, don't be alarmed, don't move, don't flee. That's me, leaning on you.
Crazy. Life don't faze me. For me to still be above ground is just amazing. Was nowhere being different gave me intangible wealth. That's why I took a gun and tried to kill myself. My folks got the blame, of course. I used to ask, why did God make my brother so tall and me a dwarf? This ain't no poor little me song. That's so phony. I got a good life. I'm just sharing my testimony. But could you imagine being me for 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year? Get out of here. You never make it. Life's not fair. Everywhere you go, people point, people laugh, people stare. They don't care, so I don't care most of the day. I feel awkward, but I believe I'm going to hell if I don't pray. As I lay on that hospital gurney, fighting for my life, I felt the demons touch my body, then I saw the light. That was you, I know it was you, cause all the love in the world from my family couldn't pull me through. Lord, when it gets really rough, you're the only one that's strong enough to hold me up. That's why I lean on you.
boners like a hick and had diplomas. Back in 1985, skipping class, getting high. Pat Turner, we were walking. I remember you was talking about this lick we were supposed to hit and turn us all the bosses. So we took that trip to Austin and we came back with this package that would later turn the strongest friendship into a scrapping. Ain't too sure about what happened. All I'm knowing is it was money. Had to get a wicked and war against who I thought was the homie. Should've known that this shit evil by the way it did my peoples. The whole entire neighborhood up behind this needle. Then we rolled in the Regal, windows tinted, I'm banging. Pistol grip on the front seat, smoking and steady drinking. Drunk and I'm steady thinking we probably should've left it. Cause every time this nigga to drop some records, we rested. It's depressing. But life and its lessons to leave us guessing. Getting out was a blessing, but lately you took it dressing. Which leads me to this question: was money the only reason we feud and took it out and we got it, homie? Let's keep it moving, let's move.
I never had ish. I felt like an outcast, treated like a misfit. Damn near didn't make it on my day of birth. Thinking, was I really supposed to be on this planet Earth? I take a deep breath and then another follows. Cause hard as it is kinda hard to swallow. See, it's rough being a loner, not knowing any given day and time I could wind up a goner. See, people got it bad from Jump Street, and being short is just another strike against me. I used to get funny looks cause I was small, and trying to make it like running to a brick wall. Given the odds I was up against, bro, the average would've quit a long time ago. But now I've got a record out, I'm doing shows, people paying to see me turn it out. Now I'm the spice around town. It's funny how an album could change and life around. I got friends and this shit on me now, but when they look at Richard, all they see is Bushwick. Sometimes I don't know a friend from a foe, and every different day it's a different one. And now that my pockets are getting bigger, I meet ones who only wanna juice in this. They tell me that they love me and all that, but really they just wait for me to fall flat so they can get me for my income. Take me for all I got and then some, like Trina, you dig? I up and got too attached to the kid, knowing that she used the baby to use me. Took him out my life, mentally abusing me. But as the time went by, I got another Slimmy, and she was just like the first one, screaming gimme, but not in the exact same way. She had a different type of game she liked to play. Her name was Crystal, she played the quiet type, and for a little it seemed alright. But just like the first off me, when it got hectic, the worship got on me. And it's getting out of hand, G, cause nobody seems to understand me. Reminiscing got me feeling kinda low. I broke out the Everclear, then I drunk some more, until it was all gone. Now I'm looking for somebody to take my pain out on. But not just anybody, G. I'ma take that on Tamika, cause she's the closest to me. Full of that Everclear and high in that Buddha. Get to the house, all I'm thinking about is shooting her. Cause shooting her will be sweet, but you know to be sweeter if I make her shoot me. Call me crazy, but that's what I'm thinking. I'm tripping from all that smoking weed and drinking. But I knew she wouldn't do it on her own, so I provoked her, punched her, kicked her, and choked her. She still wouldn't grab the gun, and at that time, I wasn't thinking about no one. Damn near crazy, I went and grabbed the baby, held him by the door and said I'ma throw his ass out for her. She went to crying, somebody stop him. I said you better grab it for something gun or I'ma drop him. She snatched the baby out of my hands, we started fighting, punching, scratching, and biting. Well, we fell on the bed, injected. It's all kinds of crazy wishes going through my head. So I ran and got the gun and came back to her, loaded it up and handed the gat to her. I grabbed her hand and placed the gun to my eye muscle. She screamed stop and then we broke into another tussle. Yo, during the fight the gun went off quick. Damn, I'm hit.
My eye, I can't see. Why you shot me in the eye? I would've shot you in the body. Why you shot me in the eye?
Riding in the ambulance, everything is hectic. I can't get a grip, I just can't check this. Everybody's crying, could it be I'm dying? Bullet in my head, in the bed I was lying. Where's Meek? I wanna tell her I love her with an IV in my arm. I took a picture for an album cover. God man, this shit's a trip, G. 5 different doctors with needles trying to stick me. I hear my family hollering he needs us. During the confusion, man, I seen Jesus. My mom's on the phone, long distance from New York. Here comes the doctors again, trying to rip me apart. I got a monkey on my back, I can't shake this. I'm having suicidal thoughts, hoping that I don't make it. But I'ma make it, cause something steady urging me. 5 hours passed, I made it through surgery. And the doctor said I wouldn't make it through the night. But God told me everything is gonna be alright. And I'm glad that I'm here, G. But if I had to lose an eye to see this clearly.
The name of the game is getting paid is the name, but it's some nice nigga there doing some things. You shot enough again for nothing. If I'm a shooter, I'ma shoot his ass for something. I asked him did he have some money, he said no. He said the reason he shot him cause he was a straight up nigga that stepped to you and you wasn't going for it, so you killed him. And he just this shot show for it. Before you was a broke nigga, check it. But now you so broke with a murder record. Did a killing just to prove you wasn't down again. But any again can pull me off on the trigger. If you wanted to prove you could go, you should have put me off in the way you went toe to toe. But you hustle, you couldn't go, so you shot first. Sent another again to ride away in the hearse. And the judge gave you life for your first offense. But if it don't make dollars, man, then it don't make sense. Trying to feel my money clip, hoping that one of these geekers don't start to trip. From down the street comes Baby G. The motherfucker always wants something for free. Again, me to see a dime, dig it. I had the feeling I was gonna get jacked all the time. He snatched my dimes and tried to make the block. I squeezed my trigger and let off 6 or 7 shots. Been knowing G ever since he was a little baby. He started smoking that and went crazy. Man, I hate it had to end that way. Went off of my money, G, you know I don't play. Why can't you fools just take a hit? Cause if it don't make dollars, man, it just don't make sense. A big man, got everybody thinking he's in control. Out there fronting, just to impress. Talking like he got it going on so much, not knowing he was setting himself up, claiming he's the biggest on the block. Say he's moving keys when he's really selling rocks. Big talk from a small time sucker. Got everybody watching him, including them undercovers. Got them white folks thinking he's the kingpin, and they wanna set hands into the federal pen. All that talk got as they thrown smooth in jail. Now he's trying to tell the truth about how much he sells. But them white folks ain't even listening, G. To them you just one more again off the street. They gave him cases he ain't have nothing to do with. And now he realizes frontin' don't pay this shit. Now all he can do is reminisce, cause if it don't make dollars, fool, it just don't make sense.
That's the way you made us. Send a brother to the penitentiary is how you play us. Locked us up for the summer. Took the brother's name away and passed his ass a number. Just because you legally packed a gat, man, doesn't necessarily mean you have to point it at the black man. You let your gats pop, especially your black cops, because them devils got you brainwashed. So now we come to new dealings. Forget all the nonsense, the line of work is cap billings. Ain't no villain out reports, cause I'm cutting it short, and you ain't making it to court. I'm letting freedom ring from the hole in my block for what you did to Rodney King. And it ain't nothing you can ask us, and since justice is blind, I'm about to go some classes. I'm pulling on the young chunks and coming after your badge. Crooked officers, the arms, the crooked officer. Why you wanna put me in the car? See, I've been living in this neighborhood for too long. They're trying to change things and running from my heart.
Crucial Rhythms, the time is 10:20 on the dot. You're listening to 88.7 WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance. We're broadcasting live from the campus of the Loyola University. It's time to give out some tickets, 773-508-9589. Crucial Rhythms is going along with Base Camp Pub and Afterlife and Wealthy Habits, giving out tickets for Naughty by Nature and Salt and Pepper. This is coming up next Saturday, June 15th. This will be at 5750 Lakeside Drive in Lisle, Illinois. And the doors open at 8 p.m., 21 and up. The number to call, 773-508-9589, 773-508-WLUW. All right, let's see who will be the first caller for Epik1. The first caller gets these tickets. All right. But want to big ups to everybody who's in the house with us right now. Shout out to my man Eric Addison. Big up to Mute Star. Big up to Mike Spex. Big up to Josue Rodriguez. Big ups to Andre Mariate and Marcus Hill and Garcia Yaranelli. Got that right. So big ups to everybody who shared. And shout out to Mute Star CGT CSG. He says the saga must continue. Yes, it must. It must continue. It must continue. So, yeah. So we're going to get back into the mix. Last up, I started off the set with the Ghetto Boys with Leaning on You. And then we went into some Ever So Clear by Bushwick Bill. Last up was Bushwick Bill. Again, if it doesn't, dollars and cents. And then the Ghetto Boys with Crooked Officer. I'm going to continue that and then get into some more Ghetto Boys and then get into some underground hip hop. Again, the number to call, 773-508-9589.
Crucial Rhythms every Sunday, 10 p.m. to midnight. Podcast is Crucial Rhythms. The YouTube channel is Epik1 Underpaid, EPIKONE space underpaid. Alright, let's get back to this mix. Myself, Epik1, and DjSystem4 do this every Sunday, 10 p.m. to midnight.
Officer, what's happening? You beat another black man down and now you hijacking Frank. Do I have to move the river Oaks or bleach my skin so I can look like these white folks just to get some assistance? Because the brutality in my neighborhood is getting persistent. Cause you wanna harass me, yeah. And if I talk back, you ready to beat me down fast, G. Just like Rodney King. But if you try it with me, it's gonna be a different scene. Try to pull me over on a dark road, tell them to reach for my license so you can let your 9 explode until my white shirt turns red from your lead. Because you like to see my blood shed, and I know you wanna see me in a coffin, so the Bushwick bill ain't going out like that.
Mr. Officer, why you wanna put me in the car? Come on, see I've been living in this neighborhood.
Big ups to 3C and the DSI crew, what up?
Mr. Officer, why you wanna put me in the car with the sun? See you been messing with brothers like myself for too long. Why don't you drop the pistol and your bags? Let's get on. Call me up the other day, I got a warrant. Seems the police wanna know where the gun went. Said I shot somebody the other day at a party. I knew they was lying, I was at home drinking 40s. Cooling with my boys playing dominoes in the kitchen. The big black brother did the killing, and I'm fitting the description, yeah. And you know they think I'm black, people look alike, so now they got the flashlight looking for Big Mike. Jacking brothers up, trying to capture me. Coppers wanna gap for me, trying to put bullets into the back of me. Time and time again, I told them I didn't do it, and they knew it, but they still pursued it. So I guess they blew it. So now they wanna grab their guns and straight put me 6 feet under, cause they never been able to stand a real brother. Turning tables cause I'm able, I ain't falling victim. Time to play a game, see the police watch me trick them. Cause I ain't running from the POLICE, now another TIME, they gon' have the GET and me. Off the LCT and my ace up full OT. Messing around with the BIG, they gotta be BRAVE. Mr. Officer, get officer, why you wanna put me in the car? See, I've been living in this neighborhood for too long, but you be trying to change things around the world. Mr. Officer, get officer, why you wanna put me in the car? See, you been messing with brothers like myself for too long. It's time to drop your pistol in your bags, get it on.
I told you size was issue, that's why I murdered your niece. On their head, cutting 88 pieces. Don't let them run, hurry up and catch them. You grabbing on, let's pull till we stretch them. Play up, and you so means you're better off dead. I wanted seafood, so I fished in a child's head. Beware, cause I'm sick. Dead heads and frog legs, cake mix. Friday the 13th, the night of the living dead. Vampire arms walking around, giving in the head. If you didn't die, I would say you got lucky. All bodies found dead, bitch, don't blame it on Chucky. Cause this is child play. Chuck's on a killing spree. Give me some bob and I'll start by killing me. When I murder, I tried to slack off. 900 missiles blow a little girl's back off. My name is Chucky, some say I'm insane. You give me some gin and I might eat a dog's brain. Give me a 15 pack and I'll be damned if I don't bring 15 dicks again back. A murder contest, you know I'll win it. Cause in every mailbox there'll be a head with a knife in it. I'm getting hungry, I need to be fed. I feel like eating a bag of barbecue broke legs. Busting necks with a break. Half my body is Chucky, the other half is Bushwick. A short and walking, pumping some lead. I haven't figured out a way to get my fist out your forehead. What up, get up, sit up, you get lit up. A knife in his neck made a polar bear spit up. A 9 or Uzi is my only utensils. Inside his chest they found 10,000 pencils. You have the nerve to try to go against Chuck. The 50 guns aimed at you, how the fuck we up and duck? Yo, when I'm mad, I'm ready to slay. The graveyards are packed, but it ain't nothing but child's play. You better murder me. Put me to rest, cause if you don't, I'll come out shooting with my head in a bird's chest. False it the way I'm always sounding. Kill a punk in 82 and they just now found him. Some say I'm crazy, some say I'm on crack. Before I die, cut off my leg and let me die in Iraq. A born loser, some say I'm mindless. If I get busted off, you leave naked and spineless. Worse than Charles Manson, never having an equal. Once they broken last night and killed 300 people. When I woke up, they had me chained to the floor. When they told me what I did, I killed 300 more. Yo, you wanna rumble? Well, go get your war hat. I went to jail for assault with a carjack. I might be small, but my stomach. The worst thing that you could do is let me keep me off kids, cause I'ma teach them how to act. And if they ain't acting right, they dying tonight. So ain't no use in you trying to spot them. I'll send it up for them a note that said Chucky's got them.
But Chucky is here, and he's going to kill me. Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end. Heidi ho, ha ha ha.
Candle. Who got me? We on the radio, dude? Oh, alright. Let's take this here. At night I can't sleep, I toss and turn. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Four walls closing in, getting bigger. I'm paranoid, sleeping with my finger on the trigger. My mother's always stressing I ain't living right, but I ain't going out without a fight. See, every time my eyes close, I start sweating and blood starts coming out my nose. It's somebody watching the act, but I don't know who it is, so I'm watching my back. I can see them when I'm deep in the covers. When I awake, I hear a car burning rubber. He owns a black hat like I own, a black suit and a cane like my own. Some might say take a chill beat, but I can't, G, cause there's somebody trying to kill me. I'm popping in the grip when the wind blows. Every 20 seconds got me peeping out my window. Investigating the joint for traps, checking my telephone for taps. I'm staring at the woman on the corner. It's messed up when your mind is playing tricks on you.
I make big money, I drive big cars, everybody know me. It's like I'm a movie star, but late at night, something ain't right. I feel I'm being jailed by the same sucker's headlights. Is it that fool that I ran off the block? Or is it that clown last week that I shot? Or is it the one I beat for $5,000? Thought he had cane, but it was gold, man, a flower. Reached under my seat, grabbed my pocket for the suckers. Ain't no use to me lying, I was scared of than a monster. Put the left in the Popeyes and Bell Dot quick. If it's going down, let's get it over with. Here they come, just like I figured. I got my hand on a chrome-plated trigger. When I saw, I'll make you start giggling. 3 blind, crippling, crazy senior citizens. I live by the sword. I take my boys everywhere I go because I'm paranoid. I keep looking over my shoulder and peeping around corners. My mind is playing tricks on me.
Day by day it's more impossible to cope. I feel like I'm the one that's doing dope. Can't keep a steady hand because I'm nervous. Every Sunday morning I'm in service, praying for forgiveness and trying to find an exit out the business. I know the Lord is looking at me, but yet it still is hard for me to feel happy. I often drift when I drive, having fatal thoughts of suicide. Bang and get it over with, and then I'm worry-free, but that's nonsense. I got a little boy to look after, and if I died, then my child would be a bastard. I had a woman down with me, but to me it seems like she was down to get me. She helped me out in this, but to me she was just another chick. Now she's back with her mother. Now I'm realizing that I love her. Now I'm feeling lonely. My mind is playing tricks on me.
This year Halloween fell on a weekend. Me and ghetto boys are trick-or-treating, robbing little kids for bags, till an old man got behind our rags. So we speeded up the pace, took a look back, and he was right before our face. We were in for a squabble, no doubt, so I swung and tried to take him out. He was going down, we planned, but this wasn't no ordinary man. He stood about 6 or 7 feet. Now that's the creep I be seeing in my sleep. So we triple teamed on him, dropping them Fifth Ward beads on him. The more I swung, the more blood flew. Then he disappeared, then my boys disappeared too. Then I felt just like a fiend. It wasn't even close to Halloween. It was dark as death on the streets. My hands were all bloody from punching on the concrete. Oh man, homie, my mind is playing tricks on me.
In my hometown, I'm older, wisdom, they say it makes you more effective indeed. In due time, everything will make sense to us all. Lime wedge in my ginger ale, making the call to fly. Wintertime in my nice car, I'm home for the holidays, sipping Baileys. Bad just from high school, reacquainted, caught him on the rebound. I'm good at the Marriott, I'm downtown, contemplating my next moves to move forward. Cause whether music or otherwise, I move toward it. Toward this print, time forwards, non-prescription. Can't listen to this again, gotta know your limits. Perception, divine guidance, intuition, connection. I'm counting blood money, rap related. Happy New Year, popping champagne, I made it. I made it possible for brothers run from the dream. Believe bigger than the things we already seen. They say it's not about the goal, it's the in-between. The meantime, the ups and downs, if you can win, you can have it all. Some is in these dreams, some sit and complain. Some in this chase, some about they change. Looking up like me, what we off a figure. It's TCP, I'm a different type of yeah. I'm just a different type of man. Yeah, TCP, I'm a different type of attitude, talk contagious, it's desperate. But ultimately it's about the way you respond. You come in the game with less than what you left with. Aside from the cribs, cars, and diamond necklace. So complaints is foolhardy, pool parties, far from normal. Chicks and formal wear cheers, 2 pieces, I'm seeing double standards. The sooner you accept that, the better you be. Everything ain't for everybody. I'm probably sipping craft beer, sea salt on the edamame. I'm snacking, I ask questions, inquisitive answers. You need to quit with all the frivolous banter. A wise man once told me, dressing well is a form of good manners. The songs I've sung rung bells was among those who aspired for more. I learned a lot when I was running around with drama on tour. Priceless, good times like Dionysus. Chicks worship the lifestyle, wine glasses. After music plays, she wanna stay longer with a fly looking that she don't belong to. Some shit hates dreams, some sit and complain. Some shit hates war, some about taking it. Looking like me, what the fuck you figure? It's TCP, I'm a different type of nigga. Yeah, I'm just a different type of nigga. Yeah, TCP, I'm a different type of nigga.
Your mind and find a time that you miss, and just think about the steel in your fist. First degree murder, rough times. That's how the streets made me. Go inside your mind and find a time that you miss, and just think about the steel in your fist.
The original took over your municipal. I been told you rappers since I be, I'm a criminal. Hope for the miserable, I'm guarding the physical. A sharpshooter, when I fire I ain't missing you. Lyrics is vivid, you're thinking it's kinda rigid. I'm fishing, your fish is my fishing, tremendously efficient. Been bangers in the kitchen, now I'm nodding like a lizard. All the stoves to them, I'm colder than the blizzard. Baby, now I'm hidden somewhere in the fleecing. I let it show when I catch you on the precinct just for 3 cents. So I'm hoping that you're easy, cause when you're gone, you'll be forgotten by the weekend. Voice to the poor and the less fortunate. Stand up and fight against the government, they fraudulent. If I should get $1 for all of this consciousness, then I'll be richer than Gates, peace and righteousness.
Go inside your mind and find a time that you miss, and just think about the steel in your fist.
First degree murder rhymes. That's how the streets made me.
Go inside your mind and find a time that you miss, and just think about the steel in your fist.
Rap apostles and grimy cats who stay hostile. That's how the streets made me.
Don't bite you one time, shame on the dog. Don't bite you over and over, shame on you.
Yeah, she all the rappers, not a single one slices me. Frightening my boss and having white way right can speed deciphering his hieroglyphs accordingly and righteously. Rhyme severally, I be having angels right for me. Martial law, recognized as nonchalant. The wrist looking clean like Muslims who force the law. Chef with corn, I be cooking like Shallah. Make a dua in the name of Allah. Everything was stolen when the enemy got it on saw you. Last year, no almost got me on enemy saw you. Praises due to Vinny Bass, so I love you, God. I found ways to make a living just as times is hard. I move different, competition not diminish. I can never lose, my crew is a bunch of winners. Pray for the sinners, so know you losing in this mouth smelling like ish. From all the ash y'all be kissing.
Now go inside your mind and find a time that you miss, and just think about the steel in your fist.
First degree murder rough times. That's how the streets made me.
Go inside your mind and find a time that you miss, and just think about the steel in your fist.
Rap apostles and grimy cats who stay hostile. That's how the streets made me.
Don't bite you one time, shame on the dog. Don't bite you over and over, shame on you.
Stop acting like life in the wilderness in North America. It's really out here moving on like stop acting like this ain't global, dog. Hell, Diallo, shit, Divine hit my line, it was love every time. Introduced it to the plug, found out it was my slime. Peace, great mind, I'm striving to secure some more. But first I gotta get these 85s off the turf. They ain't going with the program, this shit won't be safe for no man, I mean that. Bring terror to they squad, make them lean back. GLOP, this indeed crack, gotta get these streets back. Cats be going run them up, doing a whole bunch of chuck, trying to pass it off as us. Don't be deceived by them replicas, they just don't measure up. You out of character, peace by the plethora. Smoke waste and snoop out. You went the full route, you fool now, move around. Snow goofies allowed. Boy, I keep a few hoolies in the crowd with the pound. Actually got the pound. Most of you already know what it is, man. And this shit, you singing running around all hunky dory and all that. No one is a profile here like this, man. Kinda wild that I'm proud to be a hooligan. Headed down to the stash in now Jerusalem. Next album bound to be quadrupling. Just about to be a fool again. A Gino Green apple, Pinot Green with your heifer. Read it back to that, this is to make her do better. This shit you do is record, this is for the feta. Sticking up in the feta, reading letters, it's a treasure. Shoot whatever.
Crucial Rhythms, the time is 10:44. You're listening to 88.7 WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance, broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. Shout out to the lucky winner who won those tickets. So big ups to Jonathan and Lou. Yeah, so let's keep it going. That's it for the tickets. And big ups to everybody who's still in the house with us. So let's see who is in the house with us. Shout out to Dan Brown, Jay Knopfnick. Let's give a big shout out to TR, that's me, the big homie out there doing his thing out in St. Louis. So big up to 3 Dizzle, 3 Sizzle, 3C, what up, and what up to Eric Johnson. Shout out to everybody else. Gloria Oropeza, my mom, still in the house with us, showing some love. So yeah, last up, let me run down what was just played. We had some Nowah the Flood is coming up with album cut, and then we have Planet Asia with Jewelry Box, and then Recognize Ali with Shameless, Willie the Kid with Different Types, and that wrapped up the set for the Ghetto Boys with Mind Playing Tricks on Me, and last up was Bushwick Bill with Chucky. And want to send out our prayers up to Bushwick Bill and his family. Hope he could pull through. The report has been mixed up, so if you have if you have anything to say about Bushwick Bill, just let us know on the Facebook page, which is Crucial Rhythms. With that being said, let's get back to the mix. The time is 10:45. Myself, DJ Epik1, and System 4. We do this every Sunday, 10 p.m. to midnight. The podcast is Crucial Rhythms. So let's keep it going with some more hip hop.
So I keep on glorious path. So I keep on glorious path. Pity the unprepared. So I keep on glorious path. So I keep on glorious path. With the warriors rap. Yeah. Never stagnate, live every day like it's my last day. Namaste, hope the good I do erase my mistakes. And it's a mind state acquired like a wine tasting. Wide awake, middle of the night with my mind racing. Thoughts zip lining with insomnia. Seen people persona change like the hair color of Rihanna. I hope it's for the best though, cause life could be grotesque and rougher than a Gore-Tex soul. Yep, we so obsessed with the concept of success. It should be more toxic than a pessimist's breath. But what's really important, every time you stress, your life shortens. So caught up in a mix, I be forgetting what's normal. I gotta get away from it to savor it. Keep it 100 with myself, like the high score from Will Chamberlain. Mad risky like tales of Agatha Christie. You could die from loss of hope like a dagger to kidney. So I keep on glorious path, ready to walk that walk. So I keep on glorious path. So I keep on glorious path, ready to
while they try to tear us apart with bigotry. The tension's high. You could probably hear a cricket sneeze. Negative vibes, sick of reading headlines, spreading lies, messing with my mind before bedtime. Should put my phone down, it's hard to slow down when you got goals that's higher than a pole up north. Don't wanna be cut short, it's a tough course. Training like Jean-Claude in Bloodsport, buying supplements up in a drugstore to stay sharp like Neymar and Saint Germain. If you ain't about the growth, what we doing ain't the same. Going through great pain and sacrifice. Come to think in certain countries you'll get killed over a bag of rice. Over here it might be Nikes or some Adidas kicks. I just wanna serve better like even these shit on a clay surface at the French Open. Putting the pieces back together cause I've been broken.
So I keep on a glorious path. So I keep on a glorious path. Pity the unprepared. So I keep on a glorious path. Glorious path, with the warriors rap.
Since you got it like that, baby doll, I got it good. Hook me up one time and make me feel real good. If you make me feel nice, not once, maybe twice, then the lights one time. Break out the Alizé all night. That's right, yeah, you got it good, baby. We can hook up anywhere, any time of day. Most brothers try to think of dope lies to say. We treat women with respect like a real lady. Now when I lounge around the way, I be like asking all of my crew. It's sorta like playing basketball. Hey man, do you bust the gym hat going for a slam dunk to get hung? Best chill before that girl gets sprung. You say you got one style while giving girls bad while child's up in your face, always promoting protection. Check it. I got this relation with this girl in my section. Yeah, she's my way, so I seek no infection. Gold digger Higgins playing like Miss Deja Vu. Running around talking about you should stay by who? Causing problems, but my problem solver's more like a revolver. Lyrically lounge mode. It's like chilling with my boo on brew or two hits, then pass and stay true. Rolling out with my crew. Backstabbing benefits never hit my way, cause I always parlay. Tell the brothers to bust protection with any selection. Since you got it like that, baby doll, I got it good. Hook me up one time and make me feel real good. If you make me feel nice, not once, maybe twice, dim the lights one time. Break out the Alizé on ice. That's right, yeah, you got it good, baby. We can hook up anywhere, any time of day. Most brothers try to think of dope lines to say. We treat women with respect like a real lady. No matter the bad kid, only have one selection. Plant my seed and live life without trifling the sections. Living out the Cali wild, brothers running mad game. Some people flock because they're all in that frame. But I don't pay it no mind. Get in that gossip, you wanna floss it. Head trips is gonna cost, it's hectic. Female brain sustained like that. Genetics will set it, cause I'm like all in it to win it.
We keep it real while brothers try to interpret lyrical skill. 96 get used to a condom and that miracle pill. Though they're not 100% effective, my main objective is to push forth knowledge in the youth so they stay bad protective. Don't get me wrong, protection is really not good for your health. The reason you get called what you do cause you carry yourself. It's quite unwisely, not really thinking about your outcome. Lootpack's not teaching but reaching out like Malcolm.
Since you got it like that, baby doll, I got it good. Hook me up one time and make me feel real good. If you make me feel nice, not once, maybe twice, dim the lights one time. Break out the Alizé on ice. That's right, yeah, you got it good, baby. We can hook up anywhere, any time of day. Most brothers try to think of dope lines to say. We treat women with respect like a real lady.
Got it good, baby. To all the ladies out there.
aka Lorena Vici. Shake the dead weight and elevate. Taking I'm selling weight. Sling Perico, copper case, then we celebrate. Basically the way that I move, systematically. Copper tops, pop at your top and stop your battery. Anatomy, covered in fly ish. My pedigree, ain't nobody falling off, Lord. Taking up and let it be. I reference again, pushing sevens, holding hammers. You worry about the beef and worry about the cameras. Cash only, no reservations. Got a lack of patience when we dealing with the patients. 24 karat gold margaritas at Versace. Power moves, always this move. You couldn't stop me.
Yo, I was turning Benjamins before you heard the riches. I was Big Percy pimping with the curvy position. I was in the derby pitching, nigga dirty pitching. Mink coat, furry mittens with the blurry wrists. Like hurry with the chicken, catch a flurry slipping. Luciano lifestyle flick with a Persian kitten. Certain victims like Islam, dead men tell, no tells, never heard a witness. Pistol from the hip, make them giving Hershey kisses. Make that black curse get driven, giving murder missions. Try your luck, baby, trigger finger, nervous itching. Double shots, no rocks, I let it burn the system.
Cane train, murder for hire, bash some ass. Hit a liquid buddy and left him, I couldn't divide the cash. The homie baby mama DMing me to supply the ad. I leave it with this red like she out of gas. I leave it one shit dead like a Duracell. Season up that chicken finger licking if you cook it well. I just dropped a flock of 50 blocks at that the Riverdale. Christmas 99, I got some soda and some fish scale. Mixed jail, upscale, I don't sit well. Strictly business, I keep it yellow, lips, women, sale. Package layered over the dope inside it like Intel. No shit like don't matter, take that for data like Fizdale. From a nick to a brick wall to white that touch the hood. Now these itch niggas since you I'm looking no synthetic weed in case you got them sick. I'm addicted to this paper, I'm itching to make a flip.
Hey y'all, I'm the that they call Spesh. I'm known for taking over boulevards cause I charge less. My price is far-fetched. I put my own number on trees like I'm trying to find a lost pet. This a bridge you ain't crossed yet. Give me your address, I get them sent to a doorstep. I'm the one that you saw wet, but your bar got more miles on them than my Corvette. Had beef, some live, some died. Never been shot before, but some tried. This how you separate the truth from the lies. Bums with guns from the ones that slum pies. Me, I could care less about your gun size. Nigga done died from issue small as a thumb drive. One robbery, we left the victim untied. He sat for years, corpse was sun-dried. Spesh.
JIGs, word up. Sometimes when I'm frustrated, yo, I got a fan. You know what I'm saying? Speak on some things. Yo, let me break it down simple for y'all to name and terms. Wherever the f from, what you do is to get your ain't concerned. I understand you ride around impatient to get just wait your turn. But I'm a harsh reality in life you'll have to face to learn. Like my ladies firm with a mind strong to help the wages earn. Don't need these tips that be trying to floss and yet they plague with germs. Just say the word, I taught these rappers and watch the blazes burn. No again for me like Tom Cruise is trying to escape the firm. Once the dirt like worms committed fat acts that made faces squirm. You don't really want to know the rate of around the 38 turns. So why you frontin' with all that talk? Get on my nerves. Player, ball a thug, yeah, your status observed means nothing. Laid out in the box straighter than a perm. And while you bench 1,000 pounds, we trying to lift the world with enough ice to numb me out and buy the wifey pearls. And where the average rap on the track simply spit out Earl. Now what? It's on the real, London and France, it's hip hop and yo the deal. New York's iced out and chain rocking out Cali. Them Chevys and sixes still hopping. Dirty South bouncing the parties, they Bangkoking on the real. Germany and Japan, it's hip hop and yo the deal. New York State ready, the streets watching Cheltahm. Out of the Jeeps, the beats knocking. Dirty South bouncing the parties, they Bangkoking. In a heartbeat, I let it be known. You don't wanna be in my presence when presented with chrome. You don't want your woman with me, you better tell her go home. You don't wanna compete with Spinners beats when he's in the zone. You don't wanna test my squad when the pressure's on. You don't wanna say we hot cause you been hating too long. You don't wanna play no games with these heavy grown. You don't wanna deal with the fact that the cellies on road. Out of the country while you on the stoop in front of your home. You don't want a war, but if you feel you must come on. We don't wanna thrust lead through your legs and your arms. Have to resort to violence to get respect respected his songs. I try to chill, but yo, I think I might have waited too long. Now every cornball cat got a rap record to perform. The second I'm gone, I know this mad to get their weapons on. But when we come through, we got mad cause they get expecting a bomb. So when we son you, separate ourselves from the rest of the pawns. Only thing we owe you this music till we dead and we gone. You know, it's on the rail. London and France is hip hop and yo, the deal. New York's iced out and chain rocking out in Cali. Them Chevys and 6s still hopping. 30 South bouncing the parties they back. I'm on the rail, Germany and Japan. It's hip hop and yo, the deal. New York State gritty, the streets watching in Miami, South Beach, the hoochies they stay popping. 30 South bouncing the parties they back. The last straw was when I heard these niggas going platinum and don't deserve these figures. Knowing artists such as myself get less burn cause major labels don't hit us off with enough flute to make it worthwhile for us. Know when I spit that shit, turn a church child to a sinner. I turn styles for you, nigga, like a metro car, spit retro bars, got nostalgic hip hop, nigga, looking up to me like I'm next to God. Give at the odds of me being wild, it's close to nil. My soldiers know the drill. We beyond real with plots to gross a mill. My potent skill should only be administered in a small dosage. Any chick I flip up now gotta be so fly, she need postage. Y'all honey roasters, it's just too sweet for my blood. You see the newest gimmick in hip hop is to get the scream thug, but they only see slugs and cinemas. It seems bug. You better get no talk to issues I be only can dream of. Indeed, love is all I got for any man trying to get his paper though. But you gotta be a pimp in the game and not the one the game make. Oh, real? London and France is hip hop and yo, the deal. New York's iced out and chain rocking out in Cali. Them Chevys and 6s still hopping. 30 South bouncing the parties they panic. And on the rail, Germany and Japan is hip hop and yo, the deal. New York State gritty, the streets watching DC. While I see they fly and stay shopping. 30 South bouncing the parties they bang. And on the rail, yo, the deal.
Rhythms. The time is 11 o'clock. You're listening to 88.7 WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance. We're broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. Big ups to everybody who's in the house with us. That would be my brother, my main man, the Underpaid Productions masterminded LP in the house, ILLPEE. So big ups to who else is in the house with us? Charles Brown, Mike Specs, 3C still in the house with us, and Juice the Man in the house with us, Team Dedicated, Jay Nopnik, Team Dedicated. Big ups to Third Rail, Tow Truck, and everybody in the Team Dedicated family. More hip hop to be played till 5 in the morning. Just switch around your dial. Know what I mean? So Chicago keeps it real on Sundays with the hip hop. So yeah. Big ups to everybody who's in the house with us, and want to run down what is about to be played and what was just played. Royale is coming up next with Walk With A Gun. Then we had Jigmastas with Vent. Kool G Rap, 38 Spesh. Lootpack, Female Request Line. Then we had Napoleon the Legend with Glorious Path. And then we had Nowah the Flood before that. And Planet Asia with Jewelry Box. So that's the rundown. And again, this show is dedicated to Bushwick Bill. Prayers up for him. Let's get back in the mix. And this will be rebroadcasted on the podcast, which is Crucial Rhythms, straight like that. Myself, Epik1, and DjSystemIV. We do this every Sunday, 10 p.m. to midnight. And we're going to get back into the mix with some Royale. Stay tuned.
Slide a rook and put your king in check. Told you check up from the jump, but you was thinking chess. Tell you in throw on they thinking caps. Everybody say they built the Cubans till the links connect. Jason, sincerely yours, impeccable bars. Every endeavor is large if I get involved. Upper echelon, from the preface to the epilogue. Every breath is hard, we in the building like a wrecking ball. Been schooled them, rappers that magic get pendulum. Swing like a pendulum when I take the pen to them. Talk ish and hawk spit like my phlegm moving. Rappers like the Hunger Games, I'm Aggie with stomach pains. Work they respect my name. Towards the end of this slang, 1/10 of the gritty gang. Do the math, I'm 1/2 of the tutelage. And in my slacks is where the Ruger is.
Yeah. J Royale, what up, homie? You know what's up, my nigga? Machine. Shout out my beats, nigga. Spooky. Look, just bought a new gun, can't wait to put a body on it. Actually, they'll tell you that's how I be on it. Don't care who on the track, put anybody on it. Anybody here gonna agree I caught the body on it. You want my spot, you gotta wait your turn. Respect not given, boy. Hard headed, you ain't gonna learn. Till I make you feel how bad a bullet in the stomach burn. Younger 14 said he wanna earn. Blowing nigga head off his shoulders made his stomach turn. Told him you good, now it's over. Next body gon' be easy now, your heart is turning colder. Look, I developed shooters like Coach Kerr. Riding through my city with a chauffeur. You better do your homework, no leg shots. I'm trying to hit you in your dome first.
The artillery aimed at my arch enemies. They pause timidly when I'm speaking it so authentically. It's all synergy. Put the hawk in your heart viciously. God wizardry, putting it in your all endlessly. Ain't nobody's like Keith Sweat when he intimate. Bunch of furries again, team repping degenerates. This G-Dep deliverance, reflexes ridiculous. Made a living off body and rejects and degenerates. No, more than North Dakota, they caught it with, but the corpse is older. The drugs in the Porter roasted the 40. Get speed in the process for you organ donors. Shorty causing rackets, bringing the ratchet back and forth like she cornucova.
That's Wimbledon.
They salute when it's someone used to this spruce and the split. Blowing the smoke is looking like cumulus. Claiming they hooligans and they toolie spit. They get the doobie lit with off with the tutelage. Blah.
Once again, you can't touch the floor, no. Yo, who's that? I get a rush when I bust some dope lines. Back in the house once again. You can't touch the floor, no. Yo. Can't touch the floor, no. Yo, who's that? It's been a while since you heard somebody rhyme.
Little snotty nose, adios. Swing like Damaja, the audio, Caravaggio, naughty hoes, black barrio, shotties blow, catch a body slow, black 40s blow, shorties know, body jokes, getting body yo, running like it's cardio, plot like Sicario, stunting in the Cardi gold, drug deals Bellagio, wine beef Carpaccio, slugs in your mommy's home, brains like a sloppy Joe, giving me the sloppy throat, days with my Aki's broke, now we flipping Poppy's coke, it's nuts in these rocky roads, trips with a carload, straight from the narcos, feeling like Pablo, gas like an Arco. We import cargo, highest killer Manjaro. Bullets create sorrow, you killers set the bar low. My motto Verrazano, slaughter models in Colorado. Hollows through your tonsils, daughters follow my smooth bravado.
Back in the house once again. You can't touch the floor, no. Yo, who's that? I get a rush when I bust some dope lines. Back in the house once again. You can't touch the floor, no. Yo, who's that? Back in the back.
Yeah, yo, I spill your blood on the canvases. This literature scripted deeper than Hammerless. Speak to the Asiatics like I was channeling Mandarin, Sanskrit, and the manuscript. Cannabis for the cancerous, vandalous with the cannon. I'm aiming at the evangelist and pathogens. I'm responding like the body with antigens. I'm not a fan of this. All of my shit is glamorous. California to Maryland. All of them is amorous, scandalous. It's apparent that all of you are in slanderous. The Glock popping, this shit is hot as Somalia. Popular black mafia, bodies rock with tilapia. Who's stopping this? I'm Galia, rock with my Anunnaki. It's prodigies when rhyming, they say I'm hot in Slovakia. Ill and supreme regiment, pieces the prerequisite. Your queen be catching the balls deep like she's Cespedes. The tea peppermints, like being in a deficit. The lord of all worlds, they call me the ill specialist. Straight up.
Back in the house once again. You can't touch the floor, no. Yo, who's that? I get a rush when I bust some dope lines. Back in the house once again.
mind indigenous peoples of the planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? From Latin America to Australia, from the Cayman Islands to Indonesia, blowing at Indonesia. I'm wishing I get on a private island, eating papayas from the Guatemalans. My title the highest, like I'm Akhenaken. My mind is Moroccan noble, like I studied the Moorish science before aspiring at your correspondence. Terminate negativity, knowledge will permeate all in your brain. Now I'm planting the seed, singing the germinator. Heard him say, son of illest, make them regurgitated. With us, nigga, the bullets a leg up all of your vertebrae. Spitting sharp eloquently, consider your heart a delicacy. Ain't no frauds compelling this me. The ladies can't resist them in your bar, give you celibacy. Professionally, we getting this off consecutively. Third eye monster, they call me the savage cyclops. Supreme being illuminated one like Adam Weishaupt. Cause a commotion, know me from Tivoli to White Lock. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding until a palm box.
Yo, what's up? Santiago, Chile, haciendo bulla. Yo, callejera es mi poesía, sin ti no viviría, mi guía, mi alegría. La música en mi piel, te sigo siendo fiel, al 100, por años viajando en el mismo riel. Callejera es mi poesía, sin ti no viviría, mi guía, mi alegría. La música en mi piel, te sigo siendo fiel, al 100, por años viajando en el mismo riel. La realidad extrema te pone en cuarentena y no es ficción. Despierto esperando una revelación, decisión entre ser yo, soldado del opresor, agotado pero aún sedado por otra canción. Opción en mi país está lejos de cualquier sueño, aunque estudien los mejores puestos son para hijos del dueño. No hablo de resentimiento, en realidad de siento. Por eso vine afuera a buscar lo que merezco. Buscamos perdernos para olvidarnos de los cerdos. Puede resignarte un vicio pero no escapar del tiempo. Deje de entender a todos, seré yo el egoísta por el arte de pensar antes que sea un acto terrorista. Soy MC, soy amigo, soy hermano, soy solista. Si sentirnos amenazados por la idea distinta, son mi historia que se cuenta, se va reescribiendo. Somos el sonido, la palabra que vuelan con el viento. Rap el instrumento que necesita el cuerpo cuando el interior grita. Música que resucita, la diferencia por el talento y no por la injusticia. Deprisa que el tiempo conspira y a nadie avisa.
Real MC, real MC.
People open talk with awkwardly, and now hot topics about hypocrisy. It's like there's a standard for terrorizing ologies, while I'm offered more hands and apologies. Building structure and substance like your tolerance will make you feel good now about your confidence. Accomplishments, that's replacement for the dominance. And if they over-profit, then it's time to put a stop on this. Using more words and flows, it is obvious they want my mind to watch me blow it for an audience. I'm calling shotgun when Nirvana's blasting, and that's what I'm yelling at the crowd reaction. We all struggling and I'm a bag of bones, traded in my body for a stronger soul. Writing days and nights, sharpen my sword from a stone. Portraits cry while I bleed from a rose. Oh, yo, I'm in the game and I'm still a pro, but there's no blank faces at the show. Like a tally pose, never acting out, I let it all unfold. Rest in peace to the dead, give me strength when I stroke. And they might miss you now, only when you're gone. If they're blocking your shine to play the role of the sun. In this life, hope is close, see a second to some. And love is all though, but they treat it like none. And they got about his until I live without it. I lost a lot of peers and family, now I'm gaining focus. Learning lessons, caught up in the moment. If life's a stage, you best know I'ma hold this. How you learn that one thing stored it all. When an opportunity knocks, just treat it as you call. Innovate to elevate in a higher state. You can only relate if you've been rough state. So I make it rain.
I've done without dying in environments in which I did it in without crying would be nonsense. Not only that, was known for lying, so only through the grace of God I've become who I am in the process. Far from a rich boy, sick boy, bitchy raw. Hung out in the projects, lumber, fifth floor, but nothing like bruh man. No, I was scum man, broke, even worse, stayed in dirt like a dustpan. But smart as a whip, flying in the magic carpet. I don't just talk ish, I've been through hard ish. I've been frostbit, stuck like a park, trying to move forward, but couldn't life scar chip. But now I'm in position to rectify all this while killing tracks when cats get nastier than hog spit. Walk with me across this beat, across East Street, Burks, Montgomery. These will be where bosses meet. Meet the hottest in the city, I'm the coolest. Blue wrist, sharp as a toothpick. Old money, new whip. Roll through with 2 chicks. I do this, but told you. If this shit for money, that's this shit I don't do. This shit, I'll get that money, that go for my whole crew.
Take no favor, MC, you break the light like the sun. Get done. I be's one of the illest brothers. Take no favor, MC, you break the light like the sun. Get done. I be's one of the illest brothers. Take no favor, MC, you break the light like the sun. That's the one like cremation. If it's on the song, on the song, on the song.
Yo, this is how it's going down. Since it's snowing now, cracking low and brown. People know that clever flow is foul. From the city of brotherly love, hustling drugs to get you rich or a couple of slugs. Never will it be some false judgment. And if so, I'm coming through with the mask and gloves, man. Sorry, miss, I might duct tape your husband and have a way to slide you a note at the luncheon. Killers all over South Philly know what really happened. While I'm sitting back sipping the fifth of Jacqueline. Let it be a story that's untold. I unfold gun holes, hit your truckload with up though. Live from the trick strip. I can fly with a big emphasis before I crush foes. So never try to backstab me or have me threatening somebody in your family. Listen, I don't want no trouble, I'm just chilling. I'm trying to get a couple dollars, how about a quick million? It's cool, cause I'ma settle for what I can get. Ball mates be saying, yo, Clev, when you live as ish. The way I spit a verse is kinda sick, and everybody in the city know I'm far from counterfeit. Man, your whole planet get Jackie Chan.
Take no favor, MC, you break the light like the sun. Get done. I be's one of the illest brothers. Take no favor, MC, you break the light like the sun. Get done. I be's one of the illest brothers. Take no favor, MC, you break the light like the sun. That's the one like cremation. If it's on the song, on the song, on the song.
Yo, him low is an incredible rhyme pro with broken glass glued to my fist like Tom Poe. And yo, my Shaolin style is hunger. Leave you laying on the corner right where the bums are. And all you singing, know this man is ill. And I be moving at the speed of light even when I'm standing still. And I be taking drunk women home. I stay spitting poems, turning fat, bringing in the skin and bones. I'm steady from the issue, your rhyming style. And I'm quick to get used to get thumbs down like I'm Simon Cowell. It's the new improved via mic. You can bite my style much as you want, but we are not alike. I stay spitting with the rugged raps. Beat makers calling DHS for the way I punish tracks. And the lyrics that I'm spitting is so vintage. Chilling at the bar while I'm sipping the cold Guinness. I'm life threatening with the mic weapon. Niggas throwing jabs at the kid, but I sidestep them. Spitting Taliban raps when I hit the booth. And stay spitting like a niggas with a missing tooth. And all you other dudes style is soft. Let a punch a whack, make it spit his mouth while he mouthing off.
Take no favor, MC, you break the light like the sun. Get done. I be's one of the illest brothers. Take no favor, MC, you break the light like the sun. Get done. I be's one of the illest brothers. Take no favor, MC, you break the light like the sun. That's the one like cremation. If it's on the song, on the song, on the song.
Back again, want to give you the rundown of what was just played. Last up, or what's about to be played, is Cheltahm Ave by the Buze Brothers. Then we have Real Talk by the Buze Brothers. That's DABUZEBRUVAZ. I'm digging this crew. So Epidemic was up last with Rain. Then we had Ill Conscious with Foreign Relations. Before that, Ill Conscious with Your Majesty. And then Royale, Walk With A Gun, was before that. So big ups to everybody who's joining us on the Instagram feed. That's DJ Epik with the number 1. DJ Epik with the number 1 altogether. So that would be Menace, BTB, Mutestar back in the house with us. So we're gonna keep this hip hop mix going. The time is about to be 11:20. You're listening to 88.7 WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance, broadcasting from the campus of the Loyola University. Big ups. Once again, we have another show coming up. That is June 22nd at Subterranean, 2011 West North Avenue. I have to announce something. Chino XL will not be in the building. Chino XL is absent. And with that being said, sorry to break it down for you guys, but I'll make a further announcement on this tomorrow. But we do have another show coming up July 27th at Subterranean, 2011 West North Avenue with Sam I Am the MC, doing the Off the Top battle number 17. I'll be doing some songs for that set too, and doing some battling. So if you freestyle battle, mark the date, July 27th. And once again, big ups to Afterlife and Wealthy Habits for giving our listeners a chance to win those tickets for Naughty by Nature and Salt and Pepper. Once again, that'll be available. That'll be happening this Saturday coming up, June 15th. But let's get back into the mix. And WLUW.org is where you can listen with a little bit more clarity. That being said, let's get back to the mix. Then we got the Hip Hop Facts coming up, sponsored by DJ System 4. Podcast is Crucial Rhythms. YouTube channel is Epik1, Epikone, space underpaid. Let's get back into the mix.
Again with the illest pen, chillin' with my villain friends, spillin' gin. You can keep talking, I'ma steal his chin, knock him out. Temple Hospital, calling doctors out, I'm not a slouch. You wouldn't last a minute in a boxing bout. Watch your mouth, talking sideways and get your face landed. Clap you up, then I wrap you up, and the ace band is talking ish. Just another way to get your body open. Lead a shotty smoking, till you see that ain't nobody joking. Call your bluff, ball you up, and when you get strong enough to brawl with us, talking tough. Only cause you sparking dust, sober up, make your shoulders touch. You ain't old enough to roll with us. They folded up for acting swollen tough. Serving them, whack, you can't believe the nerve in them. Acting like this Lebanese and I ain't even heard of him. Nah, I gotta see him, hem him up, body beat him. Let the shotty heat him till I place him in a mausoleum. Damage dude, letting cans blam till my hand is bruised. Can't stand in front of Van Dam unless you plan to lose. Copy that, copycat, spitting with them sloppy raps. Poppy's back, let the shotty clap at the stocky cat. Stocky cat, type D's, put you in a tight squeeze. Like trees, cold as snow flow, make your life freeze. Back with the harsh. It's dressing up the tracks with the garnish. Your whole reputation getting tarnished.
Rhymes is ultramagnetic. The mind of an ultra athletic. Divine with the culture pathetics. Highly designed like a sculpture plan sketching. Playing weapons, this homicide, I roast a man naked. 20 below, I freeze raps again like black ice. Electrocute your body while you hanging up track lights. Smoke that's head to death like OD on crack pipes. That's right. From the blind side without the flashlight. Heavy on the assault, stay ossified off of 40s and cords. I keep the fresh polo on me for sport. We coming with disorderly force, accordingly horse with it. I crack a fifth and pour it onto your corpse. Thoroughly, I conquer the continent on how to spit. With a lot of clips, leaving your body head all on the side of it. Blow you with the 1911 alignment. For this shit I'ma miss, I'll be stomping your heels on your Prada kicks. Rhyme flow will put you on the floor with a combo. Nines blow you out of your body to another time zone. Fly quotes to leave your spine broke. Had you hitting them high notes. I'm recommended for keeping the wine cold. Fully automatic, hollow point bullet, state of mind. It's an independent line, so be ready to pay the fine. Revenge of the Sith, I hit you with the Darth Vader mind. Choking from across the room, I'm never wasting time.
Kill yourself. Low issue once again. To my man, Killer Napalm. Whoever don't, you can kill yourself. Low issue once again. To my man, Killer Napalm. Whoever don't, you can kill yourself. Low issue once again. To my man,
hem low and I scar your brain. And when I spark the flame, turn your whole frame into charred remains. Not for nothing if it's all the same. I'm in the Hall of Fame. I'm off the chain while you soft and lame. I sip rum, spit murder on kick drums. I lift guns, blowing out your gut with that big son, the freshest. My style's fatter than precious, and won't stop till I got 100 addresses. And I stay fresh in the best clothes, cause it's him low, and I got an image to uphold. I pop this chicken chicks while I be taping it. Sitting on the domes, it's defeating me grapes and ish. Hey yo, the ill with the better verse. And I'm all about the cheddar like a mega church. I'm old school, I'm like red alert. Keep alive, shorty with Berettas in a leather purse. Yo, and I be killing them C's. I'm got body in this spot, it be spilling degrees. Hey yo, it's him low and I be running this shit. The stepfather of you other again, putting you on punishment. You other again ain't half as nice. Homie, I'm trying to eat heavy cause I got a large appetite. And hell nah, we don't rap alike. If you ain't acting right, I'ma send your body to the afterlife.
Hey yo, him low, let's throw these niggas out the window. For trying to act hard, niggas get they 10 broke.
They get stomped half to death with Timbos. We set them on fire with these big bag pistols.
Yeah, take that. We hard body and break back, so run them kicks in while you getting that chain snacks.
We sick and tired of using it with fake raps. You get your face slapped while we guzzling 8-packs.
Him Blizzle said he needed a 24, so I grabbed the pen and the paper and came up with something raw. I'm just the point guard, they that run the floor, sorta like AI. Your whole team I be gunning on. Clever wanna get it poppin' like fish grease. I do the Akinelli on the horse shit, get me. I put a barrel to the side of your wig piece, then play it cooler than a coke sniff, giving a quick freeze. Easy. This live and again never buy liquor. We sliding out with a Bacardi lime with us. Whatever, I'm just letting you know. Not only will I whip an ass again, this clever got incredible flows, and you ain't saying ish. You don't know who you playing with. I spray your wig. I'm falling from a blazing clip. Plus I just finished doing 100 reps. Get slapped out of this shit up after you run your check. I'm putting rappers in the body bag, shotty blast, lyrics to your head, yeah, I me that. Listen to how he rap. I got chicks doing yoga while I'm bending them over on a Pilates mat. Don't even try to analyze my rap style. Get slapped down with a hand coordination like Pacquiao. I chose it in the street till they can't breathe. Drunken master kung fu, revenge of the Sam-C. Hey yo, him low, let's throw these niggas out the window. For trying to act hard, niggas get they chin broke.
They get stomped half to death with Timbos. We set them on fire with these big bag pistols.
Yeah, take that. We hard body and break back, so run them kicks in while you getting that chain snacks.
We sick and tired of using it with fake raps. You get your face slapped while we guzzling 8-packs.
Yo, him low, let's throw these niggas out the window. For trying to act hard, niggas get they chin broke.
They get stomped half to death with Timbos. We set them on fire with these big bag pistols.
Yeah, take that. We hard body and break back, so run them kicks in while you getting that chain snacks.
We sick and tired of using it with fake raps. You get your face slapped while we guzzling 8-packs.
Get this handcrafted, ad whipping, genuine draft sipping with the glass dripping, whiskey flask swigging, stumbling hard, huddling with a couple of drunk in the bar. You can't front on the guard. Most definitely, I'm up in the place, get punched in the face. With apes, you get your top muffin erased. Burglar, black mass up in your safe, hitting your treasurer. Don't make me find out you a diamond embezzler. I love it when a nigga try to play hardball. All I'ma do is go up in his mouth like Paul Wall. I redecorate your patio while you rhyming on them whack beats that's made with a Casio. Catch clever chillin' in a tan khaki low, bustin' checks like I was Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm falling back like the morning nap while pouring a cognac. Get your rollie snatched, yeah, we rollin' packs. Know me as the soldier who be so relaxed. They wanna take me home every month with the Goldie Mac. This is real. I'm perverted like Benny Hill with plenty still. And call me if you need any pills. My lifestyle is like an espionage. Clever be even knocking your tails off. So make room cause I'm heavy and large. For every song I'ma dice peppers and put celery on.
Hey yo, I sip Stoli with a lit stogie. Slow me, I'm flying off the ropes, Duke, I'm Mick Foley. Find me chillin' with a foreign broad. I'm 5-star restaurant, roast duck with the orange sauce. I let the tourists off, peeling off in a foreign car. Getting more than y'all cause I'm more involved. I'm victorious, I spit glorious. I get your baby mother out of victorious. Freaks, they couldn't even keep a secret. Jesus H. Christ, I'm nice with the thesis. Him Lizzle, roaming the streets with the big pistols. Get out my way, home skillet, I got issues. And I ain't got no tolerance or patience. I spaz out, now they making funeral arrangements. While you zigging ice grilling and look mean. I'm in the company of fly chicks and I look clean. Him low is rap royalty. I'm shutting off your mic cause your rap style is annoying me. Cool, but my raps is raw hide. I'm chilling at the game and my seats is courtside. Spitting more game than arcades. Sitting in the wheel, get the hit from barmaids. I bombing on them, send shots from long range. And stay away from you whack, digging wall strain.
Drunken. Yo, imported distributors. International. Drunken. Yo, imported distributors.
Yeah, I just got off the phone with Fred Friedman. You know, he's frontin', man. He's only talking about 5 figures. Yeah, I just got off the phone with Fred Friedman. You know, he's frontin', man. He's only talking about 5 figures. Yeah, I just got off the phone with Fred Friedman. You know, he's frontin', man. He's only talking about 5 figures. Can't really do much with that. I said the same issue. I thought that was foul, you know what I'm saying? What? Firearm fragrance, flip your funny faces. Find forensics in a frenzy, make you famous. 44 for any fool that owe me Fetty. I go for 40 for the flat out in Florencia. Federico fly farina folding fettuccine. Vanessa Floozy for my friends who had to fetch a Fifi. She flirting frisky, focus on Fendi fabric fashion. I flame the forest, found oil like I'm fracking. Then I fed the foul fish fillet. Free agent till I find funding for my figure 8. Fernando farm infused, fuel my finances. Fiend fatigue, fried fingertips, mind frantic. Fumes fogging up my frontal lobe, I feel frozen. Fickle 5-0, flooded, fled the fuss. Okay, front forever, but the flow is irrefutable, inflammable. Fresh flowers furnish the funeral. Can't nobody fuck with me. Nobody. And it feels so good. Can't nobody fuck with me. Fervent fellowship, feverish and need a fix. Like my fam who caught a felony, we feedin' flicks. Fountain by the fortress, once I'm fortified. For now I got the foresight, why the fauna fry? You thinking it's Fortnite and get fumigated. Don't be foolish, I've been moving like this Fallujah. Bumpin' Faruko, it might be future playing. Finger up foxy females, you folding fupas. Facial hair like I'm fluent in Farsi. Flow like the coke that killed Chris Farley. Bums from where I'm from wanna play dumb, but son, you can't compare Fiats to Ferraris. On Friday, made fajitas with filet mignon. Frequently facilitating flakes for your favorite songs. To get my fam green, word to Flanagan. So don't you ever cross that line like a funambulist. Can't nobody fuck with me. Nobody. And it feels so good. Can't nobody fuck with me. You, and especially you. Get it together.
I might smirk you from a jail cell. I might smirk you from my living room, send a shot through the airmail. Spin your top like a carousel, letting my son hang in hell. Sorcerer stone agenda to cast a spell, rip your face off. You got another one under it, I'ma rip that face off. Break the bank like I'm Bernie Madoff. AR-17 shotty for devil may cry spray off. Thumping this bump, getting out of the playoff. Artifacts, DJ, chaos, amazing the art of warfare. Or lose your life, end up in the crosshairs. Caught Davino, just caught red. She in there park. Ain't there choppers will make the block flare. You're breathing a lot of hard air, speaking garbage. We're not your ordinary artists. We garnish catalogs and collages. Monday night for menages on the corner like I'm selling oranges. Honest. Asian bitch, giving back massage.
Pump a low head, loaded head. Better hope this hammer from holding chin. Afghan got my eyes the color of a cocaine Conan. Telling these boys with the program. I'm trying to off out in the night, now slow dance, soul grams. Game of Ray, Grammar, David Penn, and dope 10. Break standards, push up, you can proton so long. Shooters like SoCon, go to Don Dogon. 400 looks over, get swole on, Volcon. Strawberry cough, color of coleslaw. What's a recorded boring like J. Cole songs. Coat of arms, coat of ethics. We got the most aesthetic, golden weapons. Red bones, no seckies for breakfast. All the credits, back shots, leave a four-legged. Pussy stains in my gold Lexus. Nevertheless, we fold letters. Cognac and a cold beverage. Bet this, the best, this ever heard. Clearly clever for words. Chef a bird, up at the herd. Let off a Perverted and swerve.
TCP, Transport J and all that. Yeah, this shit is so lovely. TCP, Transport J and all that. How we do? Yeah. I said, check me out. You look cheap like Christmas lights at restaurants. I like all my chicks raunchy. Cheese, they rock Givenchy. I choose fonts. Bailey's in my coffee. Cough it up and need my cheese Fontina. Yo, shit onto me. She getting fondled in the Beamer. I find myself pacing, cause waiting is annoying. I must admit, I get impatient to no end. Needless to say, I'm spraying champagne at the cabin. Laughing, send a fruit basket to my enemies. Anonymous, miss me the rhetoric, the red KDs. The Mercedes came keyless, Florida Keys, I'm in New Orleans, ordering shellfish. I'm never selfish, the cognac sits on the shelf. All my songs got shelf life, I'm loving life. I know myself well, but you did all well enough. When I depart from the sweet tobacco, cigar leaves, I leave traces. Never trace, I'm the architect, trading places. Not complacent, just on races. Push the 5 Series like a race car. I'm carving out my niche, chicken chip, can't change it. Willie the Kid, I'm amazing. Nothing less than man. Smoke trees, making love with the biggest dreams. Everything ain't how it seems. I'm rolling with the team. Smoke trees, making love with the biggest dreams. Everything ain't how it seems. I'm rolling with the team. Smoke trees, making love with the dreams. Everything ain't how it seems. I'm rolling with the team. Smoke trees, making love with the dreams. Everything ain't how it seems. I'm rolling with the team. Yeah. I'm rolling with the team. Jansport J, TCP, fly forever and never. Yeah.
I knew this nigga named E, right? Used to play ball back in high school, lacrosse with the white dudes. Could've went to Western Michigan, full scholarships. He was visiting campuses all around the nation. Letters from recruiters, his childhood friends selling crack, drug abusers. Real good dude, won a major at computers. Known in the hood, but wasn't known as a shooter. Really, he a schoolboy with assassins. Started smoking weed, skipped a couple classes. Had a bright future, brighter than the masses. Taking
waiting on him, trying to rob him for his glasses. Caught him in the park after dark on some pot shit. This took his Cartier's, little money in his pocket. $1.50 razor. At first he refused, but he ain't want to bleed. They even took his shoes. Next day, everybody talking, laughed in his face. He proved he wasn't soft when he copped the 38. Was a Friday, game day. Scouts from Wayne State came out to see him. Chicken couldn't see him. 22 points in the first half, had a good game. They calling out his name. On the way home, seen the kids that had robbed him. Even had his cardies on, 38 revolved him. Actually, he missed. The other kid dipped, poured out, shot Eric twice in the hip. He grazed on the shoulder, he could have been dead. I can't remember, wheelchair or prosthetic leg. Either way, it's us, the moral the same. Have a gun, will travel, or stay in your lane.
Crucial Rhythms, the time is 11:40 on the dot. You're listening to 88.7 FM WLUW. We're broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. Last up was Willie the Kid with Rolling with the Team. Then we had another one, Willie the Kid, Newsflash. And then Davino and Estee Nack with Liberian Moonshine. Then we had Crimeapple with FFFeel Good, triple F on that one. So then we had the Buze Brothers, 3 cuts. One of them was Hennesy White, Woolrich, Hooligans, and Real Talk. Alright, so that wraps up the mix for now. Want to break it down with the crucial hip-hop facts brought to you by DjSystem4. Alright, and of course everybody knows today Bushwick Bill is in the hospital. We're getting reports that he's passed away. We're getting reports that he hasn't. So I started off the mix with a tribute set for Bushwick Bill. If you missed that, the podcast is Crucial Rhythms. So that's today's main news for today. And today as well, it's Kanye West was born June 8th. Oh, that was yesterday, June 8th. And then June 8th as well, LL Cool J released Walking with a Panther. And then before that, June 7th, we had Audio 2 with their debut album, their second album debut, which is called What More Can I Say? And before that, we had, on June 7th, we had the Hail Mary Malon released their debut album, Are You Gonna Eat That? So before that, Tech9, June 7th, released his 11th album, All Sixes and Sevens, under his own album, which is appropriate because I'm rocking my maroon 7s. My maroon 6s, my bad, with the Nike OG in the back. You know how we do it. So, okay, then before that, we had on June 7th, 14 years ago, we had BEP Black Eyed Peas with their 4th album. Skip that. And then we had DjSystem4 release, letting us know 25 years ago, on June 7th, MC Breed released his 3rd album, Funkdafied. Like the album cover on this. And then one of my personal favorites, 25 years ago, June 7th, Artifacts released Wrong Side of the Tracks. I think that's one of the most interesting album single covers ever. So look that up if you haven't seen it. And then happy 43rd birthday, June 7th, to Necro. Want to skip back a little bit. June 7th, happy 58th to the homie DJ Easy Eddie. So, who has the 2nd longest hip-hop radio show in the US. DJ Third Rail and Team Dedicated, I know they've been doing it for a while, so I'm not sure if that's a fact. So happy 55th birthday, June 7th, to 1/3 of the member Ecstasy of Houdini. So big ups to him. And then June 7th, EPMD released Strictly Business and Warren G released Regulate. And then let's move back to June 6th. So Gangstar released their 1st album, their debut album, No More Mr. Nice Guy. All songs were all produced by DJ Premier, except for Gusto and Knowledge. Those were produced by the 45 King. Just extra facts in there being thrown in. Alright, so let's keep it going. June 7th, Beat Street was released, and it went from a box office failure to one of the hip hop's most important movies. I like that movie, but I'm gonna put Wild Style over that. So if you've never seen Wild Style, I definitely think it was more real to the game. And then happy 39th on June 6th to Quell from Typical Cats, Chicago's very own. And wanna say happy birthday to MC Jin, G-I-N, a battle rapper as well. And that was June 6th. So this is June 6th as well. Big ups to the Gangrene member Oh No. And he released his 5th album, Onamite. And then let's move back again to June 6th. One of our past guests, Kool Keith, released his 13th album, Love and Danger. So big ups to Kool Keith. And 18 years ago, June 6th, former Juice Crew member Tragedy 252 released his 3rd album, Against All Odds. June 6th, 18 years ago, Wednesday, Ultramagnetic MCs again, Kool Keith released another album, June 6th, which was called Spank Master under his real life production. And very interesting album cover on that. So let's stay into June 6th. This is Wednesday, 18 years, D12 released their Purple Pills as the 2nd single off their debut album under Shady Records. So let's keep going to June 6th. A lot of hip hop news. Happy 43rd birthday to Aesop Rock. It's Aesop Rock. That's my attempt to do his voice, but I can't do it. So again, June 6th, 30 years ago, Wednesday, the real King's son, big ups to him, released his debut album XL. Time flies. And then June 6th, 7 years ago, Wednesday, Binary Star, MC One Below released his 6th album, Kick Push. And that stands for Keep It Cool. People usually show hate. Ooh, very interesting. And then June 6th, a lot more hip hop news. 13 years ago from that date, Child Rebel Soul member Kanye West released his 5th and final single off his 2nd album, and that was GLC and A-Track. Alright, so let's keep it moving. June 6th, still 13 years ago from that date, Flip Mode Squad member Rampage, the Last Boy Scout, released his 2nd album, Have You Seen? Rampage from the Flip Mode Squad. Making a statement with that. June 6th, 13 years ago, former CIA member, which is Ice Cube, released his 7th album, Laugh Now, Cry Later, under his own album, Lynch Mob Records. And then June 6th, 19 years ago, The People Under the Stairs released their 2nd album, Question, in form of an answer. Like that. Alright, so June 6th again, 24 years ago, AMG released his 2nd album, Ballin' Out of Control. So that was AMG. And then June 6th, 24 years ago on that date, Junior Mafia leader Notorious Big released his One More Chance single off of the album Ready to Die. That one caught fire. That was like the summer joint. So I still remember that. It makes a lot of sense that it was around that time, because it seems like that was a summer hit around that time. And then June 6th, Artifacts released their Dynamite Soul off of a Hard Place Under a Rock. And that was also June 6th, 24 years ago. Wow. So a lot of singles from Artifacts off the debut album. And let's go back some more to June 5th. 22 years ago, Monday, Native Tongues subgroup Jungle Brothers released their 4th album, Raw Deluxe, which is one of my personal favorites. I think I kind of like that album more than all the other ones. So hopefully they get back in the studio and do some more music. Alright, so 16 years ago, June 5th, Freestyle Fellowship member AC Alone released his 5th album, Love and Hate, under his Deacon Records. Alright, so let's keep it moving to June 5th. 16 years ago on that Monday, Orko Olefium released Atoms of Eden. And then let's go back to June 5th. On Monday, 16 years ago, SA Smash released his only smashy, trashy under definitive jux. Alright, so we on June 5th still, moving back in time because our last show was June 2nd. 5 years ago on that Monday, founding G Unit member 50 Cent released his 5th album, Animal Ambition. Alright, so let's keep going back. June 5th, 5 years ago, Army of the Pharaohs Demigods member Apathy released his 4th album, Connecticut Casual, under his own label. Alright, 5 years ago, June 5th, on that Monday, Craig G released I Rap and Go Home. I like the album cover. He's sleeping, he shows him rocking the crowd, and then like the bottom of it is him sleeping on his couch. Alright, so let's keep it moving. 3 years ago, on that Monday, June 5th, Vic Mensa released his debut EP, There's a Lot Going On. Alright, so let's move back to June 3rd. Akbar released Bigger They Come from his album The Big Bang Boogie. Alright, big ups to Akbar, one of our past guests. And let's see what else we have in here. June 4th, Lost Boys released Legal Drug Money. And then, wow, crazy, because there was another breakdancing hip-hop iconic culture movie that was released, which was called Breakin' with Turbo and Ozone. I think that was more on the commercial side, trying to cash in. So it just kept getting commercial from that point on. But here's a big one. June 3rd, 22 years ago, Wu-Tang released their 2nd album, Wu-Tang Forever. That was like a 4-album thing. That was also a summer banger around that time. Alright, so let's see what else is happening. That's pretty much it for the hip hop news. And that wraps things up as far as the hip hop goes. Alright, so I'm gonna bring in a couple more cuts to finish off the hour, but want to big ups to all the people that are in the house with us on the Instagram. So I'm gonna check in real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, so our Instagram people in the house with us would be my man Poking, Poking. I met that guy doing Uber and supporting, so big ups to him. Big ups to Signal the Launch on Instagram, and shout out to Dame T, Damet Rock. Big ups to you, man. Always showing love. Shout out to Pro Wonder. Shout out to let's see who else, Mute Star and Menace from the BTB crew. Alright, so we're gonna get back to play a couple more cuts to wrap up this hip hop night, and want to send our condolences and our prayers to the Bushwick Bill family and the Ghetto Boys. With that being said, I'm Epik1, EPIK with the number 1. We do this every Sunday, 10 p.m. to midnight. The podcast is Crucial Rhythms, and the YouTube channel is Epik1 Underpaid, EPIKONE space Underpaid. Let's keep it going, give you some more hip hop till midnight. Myself, Epik1, DJ System 4.
like Indiana Jones. Witness lie, hands of stone on his action-packed odyssey. Majesty, living out the golden book prophecy. Unstoppable, iron sheet of rap speech. Blazing tree in the street, blue and gray Benz G. Tasmanian, rebel, new Wu tycoon. 2005 living fuel, catch on soon. Young entrepreneur, Lil Max to go to war. On tour, blowing smoke out the 4x4. Enjoying life. I don't know a man who lived twice. CeeLo King shooting dice, holding glaciers of ice. Playing 97 Madden at the loft in Manhattan. While I get blitzed and rich, watching Run Shaw flicks with a bad chick. Live in Raw since 86. On the block, new kicks with chalk and skunk mix. Son, I'm fortunate to still be here. Shells is close, city lights. Lot of dogs they concealing the toast. Cause thieves who deceive get loot the most. But thieves deceive me, get left holy as the ghost. For that Lucci, it's all about that Lucci, Lucci. It's all about that. Getting money in many ways. In these last days with venom written wisdom, I have to say crime pays, Kid Lucci. It's all about that Lucci, Lucci. It's all about that. Getting money in many ways. In these last days with venom written wisdom, I have to say crime pays. I'd rather die if I'm not living fly. Now why? Can't get a job with a corporate. I'm getting high. Suicide committed in cells. Dwelling in squares, hell. Children kidnapped from parents with unpayable bells. Suffering in a jail. I don't recognize a soul. Each one with a cold war story that has to be told. Behold, the son of God with a scroll. Flame throwing living, get this bad stop, drop and roll. Literature's gold. Gold man pushing up in the land. Hit a spot for a Rolex watch, 2,000 grams, and I dip. Cause loose lips sure sink ships. But in this drug rap, I bang like the Bloods in the Crips. Guns and clips seem to make my state rotate. Stood corners till morning, freaking busting that Jake, holding my weight. I purchased about 2 cakes. When I cook them and drop them, equal Cali earthquakes. I skate, bagging work on porcelain plates. Get ill like Al Capone after sniffing an 8. And I'm straight from the halls of hell. Sing, stick a spear through your chest like an ear in an earring. For the Lucci, it's all about that Lucci, Lucci. It's all about that. Getting money in many ways. In these last days with venom written wisdom, I have to say crime pays. Kid Lucci, it's all about that Lucci.
Ain't nothing worse than a black MC. Unfortunately, that's all that surrounds me. So I come to crush the unstable structure. It's the return of the dopest Brooklyn reaper to ever ignite the mic. Get it right, mad respect. Pimps grabs or punks grab your text. What's next? Pure nonsense and the styles you flex. And you're so bloody, so we need a code text. Latex because they're dripping. So many so-called gangsters and their booty producers. Now watch the actors vanishing. Gold and platinum, but who gets the publishing? Not to rub it in, drop it in your box, now you're dubbing. My company, my project's momentum, but I'm still winning, cause I'm a winner. Came to the table with snakes, they had steaks on their plates. Plus, they don't look in their plates. They put figures in my plate. I took the loot and skated, cause I couldn't dine with them. C17H1903N on a podium. At this time, you're rewinding, and like solar and lunar, you're clocking. It's too perverted.
Take a ride as we drive through a day in my life. The road is cold, it takes a toll when I'm paying the price. Some days it ain't right, spin high, spin low, looking through my window.
Some people think it's easy and don't find it so hard. But would you gamble every day with your life in your car? If you're taking Uber pools, then you're obviously cheap. Cause you tip a taxi cab, but you won't tip me. And it ain't how it used to be. They're straight using me, this just foolery. There's no tips when doing Uber Eats. No toilet without a pot to piss in. And do you really care if I wear out my transmission? I need a back rub, it's not so bad, son. Cause the good people outweigh the bad ones. A surge up beast I have to go chase. Cause a 1% boost is a slap in the face. You want me to drive fast and I'm not gonna risk it. At the end of the day, you won't pay my ticket. I'd rather make beats instead of driving around. But these car payments got me driving down to the ground.
Take a ride as we drive through a day in my life. The road is cold, it takes a toll when I'm paying the price. Some days it ain't right, spin high, spin low, looking through my window. Take a ride as we drive through a day in my life. The road is cold, it takes a toll when I'm paying the price. Some days it ain't right, spin high, spin low, looking through my window.
You need a bear witness witness. I'm on a taxi cab's hit list. They hate us for taking away most of their business. Going out of my way so I could get a 5-star. And I keep finding people's garbage in the back of my car. I got everything you need from a trash can. I stay a step ahead, that's why I also bought a dash can. It's not worth the salary when drunks be harassing me and be a victim of a battery. I keep grinding no matter how tired my mind is. I'm constantly reminded I should've stayed in Steinmetz. I give rides and it's crazy, I'm driving Miss Daisy. Who cares what you may think, this Camry's what pays me. You feeling my pain? Do I need a refrain from trying to catch the Bulls fans when they leaving the game? You listen to this song and you probably don't care, but I wasn't born on earth just to be a chauffeur. Take a ride as you drive through a day in my life. The road is over, takes a toll when I'm paying the price. Some days it ain't right, spin high, spin low, looking through my window. Take a ride as you drive through a day in my life. The road is over, takes a toll when I'm paying the price. Some days it ain't right, spin high, spin low, looking through my window. I can't.
Crucial Rhythms, the time is 12 o'clock, which brings the things to an end at Crucial Rhythms, but we will be back, God willingly, next Sunday at 12 o'clock. Want to send a big shout out to my son, Taynot, little Epic, for graduating his 8th grade, going on to high school, so big ups to him. Big ups to everybody else who's in the house with us. Always love y'all for checking in, but with this wraps things up, and we'll be back next Sunday. Myself, Epik1, and DjSystem4 had to end it off with my music this time, with My Window and an instrumental of mine, and Law of the Darkman was up before that with Lucci. So that wraps things up. You guys have a good week and enjoy this beautiful weather. Crucial Rhythms 88.7 podcast, Crucial Rhythms YouTube channel, Epik1 Underpaid.